Okay. Hi. How is everybody? I'm going to wait just a few seconds to see if a few more people jump on, and then we'll get started. I might want to. Okay. All right. You guys ready? Hi, Erin. How is everyone doing New Year's Eve on the strangest year of our life? Right? So we're going to start tonight by doing a releasing meditation. Hi, Tessa. We're going to then move into a receiving meditation. And then we're going to do some pick a cards. Okay. So, did some of you guys write down as I posted? It's okay if you didn't. We want to, hopefully, you wrote down what you wanted to release and then 3 things you wanted to receive. Okay. So, the interesting thing about what we want to release, I want you to take a look at your list. And if you don't have a list, hi, Linda. Hi, Audrey. If you don't have a list, that's okay. I'm sure you know, like this, what you want to release, right? And you probably know what you want to receive. So let's take a minute and think about what we want to release. And what I want you to notice is if you have a pretty decent sized list, what are the 1 or 2 that really jump out at you that you're just like, oh, I have to release this. I have to release this. I have to release this. What are those 2? Okay, take a minute and look. And yes, making a mental list is totally fine. So just take a minute, look at your list. What are those 2 things or 3 things? There's no limit. There's no way to do any of this wrong tonight, FYI. So don't worry about that. Okay. But what are the things you want to release? And then what are the things that you really want to release, like you're really holding on to? Okay. Now, I'm assuming you have those in your head. You know what those things are. Okay. Once you know what that is, I want you to take a minute and realize that those things that you want to release really bad, that you're just like, oh my God, gotta let it go, gotta let it go. Those things are how you identify yourself. Okay? Be open to hearing that tonight. You identify yourself through those awful things you want to release. That's how you know who you are. That's how you think others know who you are. So imagine if your identity is wrapped up into these couple of really big things you want to release. Imagine what will happen if you release them. Who will you be? How will you relate to yourself? How will others relate to you? How will relationships around you change? So, this is really important tonight for releasing, okay? Those 2 things that you're holding on to, or 3 things that you now realize identify who you are. And you might say, no, they don't, because I hate da 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 da. Okay, well, that hate is your identification. Okay. And understanding how we identify ourselves through people, events, even objects can absolutely shift and change how you manifest what you manifest, where you go, what you want. Okay. So take a minute and notice, who are you without these items? Who are you without them? And you're immediately going to start to go into, I'll be smarter, I'll be stronger, I'll be clear, I'll be this, I'll be that. Hi, Nicole. Thank you. Happy New Year to you too. No, don't let your mind tell you who you will be. if you release all this, because your mind just F's with you. I want your heart and your gut to get scared and go, oh crap, who am I? Who am I if I cannot, identify myself through this loss or through that divorce or through that marriage or through that work or job or fight? Who am I without that? You'll start to throw out some BS words, and then you're going to get to the bottom of it. And you're going to get ideally a little scared because you don't really know who you are. That's the point. That's where we want to be. We want to be in that moment of fear where you're staring down the cliff and you're like, do I jump or not? And we're going to jump. And when we release things that identify us, it's usually not comfortable. Okay. So just know that it's probably not going to be comfortable. So that's okay, because being uncomfortable for a little while so that you're comfortable the rest of your life, I think that pretty much says it all, right? So close your eyes. I'm congested tonight, so you're going to hear some loud breathing, so I apologize. I have to breathe in and out through my nose and my mouth, and sometimes not my nose, and so it's a whole thing. Close your eyes. Hands, palms facing down. Okay? Whether you're sitting in a chair, lying down, sitting on the floor, it's all okay. There's no wrong way to do this. But place your palms down, okay? Notice your breath. And I really want you to notice it. So now I'm going to ask your mind to step in a little bit. Diagnose your breath. Is it shallow? Is it deep? Is it fast? Is it slow? Are you breathing in and out through your mouth? Just to let the body do what it's doing right now, okay? Don't change anything. Okay, now that you've become aware and you've analyzed your breath, keep your eyes closed. I'm going to be opening my eyes throughout this meditation just so that I can make sure I'm still connected to the internet and everything's going. But you guys keep your eyes closed, okay? Now that we're aware of our body and our breath, okay, my breath is doing A, B, C. Now we consciously start to slow the breath down. Take a little bit of control over your breath. So we're consciously slowing it down. It doesn't matter right now if you're inhaling or exhaling through the nose or mouth. Just be, but consciously be. So breathing yourself into the space, lengthening that inhale, lengthening that exhale, and just slowing everything down. Okay, now we're going to inhale through the nose deep and long, and hold it at the top. Inhale. Hold. Exhale through the mouth. Allow yourself to make noise as you exhale. Again, inhale. Hold. Exhale. Really be aware of slowing down the exhale. Again. Inhale. And exhale. Allow the breath to move on its own. And once again, notice your body. Notice your breath. Notice its pace. Notice its depth. I want you to now imagine coming from the sit bones into the earth, tree trunks of light, connecting you, grounding you to the center of the earth. Imagine it, feel it, experience it, whatever works for you. Move around if you need to. If you need to change up your position of your legs, do it. Imagine that light as it sits in the solar plexus, it sits in the belly, and it expands through the belly, and then it moves down into the center of the earth, locking you in, grounding you. Feel secure. And then deepen your breath. Allow that light to start in the belly, to fill the belly. And as you inhale, that belly expands. And as you exhale, that belly pulls in. And each time that belly expands and the belly pulls in, that light moves down into the earth, rooting and grounding you. Allow that belly to move with the breath. Allow it to get big. Allow it to pull in. We're grounding ourselves so we can release. All right, we're going to move that light up to the heart. And with that inhale and with that exhale, feel that heart center fill with light. Moving gently through the inhale and exhale, allowing the light to move. Allowing it to expand in the chest. allowing the breath to guide the light up through the throat and now out through the top of the head like a waterfall. Go back to your breath. Allow any thoughts to just be there. You don't need to engage, they can sit there. And now with each breath, we feel this light coming out through the top of the head like a waterfall, surrounding us with light, connecting us to the center of the earth, reminding us that we're present, that we're grounded, that we're in body, reminding us we're spiritual beings first and human second. Breathe into this connection. See the light falling all around you like a waterfall. Imagine it. If you can't feel it, if you can't see it, imagine it. This light is energy. It moves us. It moves through us. It creates, and it can destroy. We're going to use this light right now to remove and release. If you need to open your eyes for a minute, you can. If you know what it is you're going to release, bring that into your thoughts now. You can bring all of them in, or one at a time. You can look down and read what it is. And as you bring those thoughts into your mind, into your body, what is your breath doing? How has your breath changed? How has your body changed? Are you hunched over a little bit now? Is your back starting to hurt? Because now we have these thoughts of these ugly experiences that we don't want sitting in us, right? So you should feel a change in the body. You might not. Just notice that. See the words that you want to release. Now, that light that we use to run through our body to connect us to the center of the earth, to heal and open the heart, to heal and open the belly, to open the throat, to surround us with love, that same light is going to take those words. And I want you to visualize this. Now, if you visualize something different, go for it. This is yours. You cannot do this wrong. But if you want to utilize mine, let's do it. You're going to take those words and you're going to feel them pulling out of the ears. And then you're going to see them coming out of the ears. You're going to see the people, places, things associated with those words, and the light just pulling it out of the ears, and the light's just pulling it out of the head, and the light's pulling it back into the earth, and then it's pulling it out of the ears, and it's pushing out of the head, and it's pulling down into the earth, and it's pulling out of the body, and it's pushing out of the head, and it's pulling out of the ears. Feel this light pull these words, pull these people, pull these visions, pull these experiences, pull these emotions out of the body. Allow the body to respond. Allow the body to react. Feel, emote. Remove your identity to these experiences. Remove your identity to these experiences. Remove your identity to these experiences. You are not these experiences. You are spirit. You are spirit. You are spirit. Continue to pull and push these experiences and memories out until they're gone. See yourself walking away. See yourself disengaging. Allow yourself to step into that emotion and then find neutrality. Okay, that's over. What's next? I am who I am. Exactly who I am. I am who I am. Exactly who I am. I am who I am. Exactly who I am. And who I am is light. And who I am is love and joy. And who I am is a spiritual being, blessed with the human body. A spiritual being willing to take care of this human body moving forward, feeding it live foods, healthy foods, exercising it, continuing to clear all that you have disengaged, continuing to release all that you have just released. Continue to accept who you are, no longer associated with these experiences, accepting the fact that you may not receive pity, that you may not receive sadness, support, because now you're looked at as an individual who is strong and neutral, who doesn't need those things in that situation. Doesn't mean you won't need them again, the strength and the support. It means right now, with those things that you released, you no longer require support. You no longer require response. You are neutral. You see that as a movie that's over. And you're ready to write the next act. Take a deep inhale and hold it. Exhale very slowly through the mouth. Relax the shoulders. Relax the forehead. Again, inhale very deeply and slowly through the nose. Hold it. Relax the shoulders and exhale out of the mouth. Last time, inhale. Hold it. Exhale. If you stretched your legs out, bring them in. We're going to sit cross-legged. Hands on the knees, palms facing down. Sit tall, eyes closed. Feel the body. Feel the spine. How do you feel? Where's your emotional body at? Where's your physical body at? Where's your spiritual? We're going to take a swivel to the right. So all I'm doing is moving from the waist up. What this does is it roots us and it grounds us So everything we just released, everything we just saw, everything we just experienced, keep going. I'm going to time this for you guys. So everything that we've just experienced and we've just released, we are now going to ground, right? We're going to ground our body, ground our emotional body, ground our spiritual body, ground our physical body, so that we are not connected, we're not holding on, we're not wanting or needing. We've just released and we're neutral. Breathe. Deep inhale, deep exhale. A few more seconds this direction, and then we'll switch directions. You can close the eyes, you can open the eyes. We're no longer focusing on that which we released. We're just being neutral. And we're enjoying that neutral position. It's okay if you have emotions running through you. Let them. Don't latch on. Just let them be there. And when you're ready, reverse the other direction. Finding that grounding. Finding that stillness. Breathing deep. Allowing your breath and your body to move together. You can breathe in and out through the nose. You can do Ujjayi breath if you know it. You can breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Eyes preferably closed, but if you're really needing them open, you can open them. No rules. Keep going. We're almost there. Just a few more seconds. Once we're done, that's going to be really important. All right, here we go. Inhale, center. Hold your inhale. Exhale. Eyes closed. Feel the body. Feel the movement inside the body. The physical body has stopped moving, but the inside of the body, the energy is flowing and moving, clearing, recharging. Keeping the eyes closed, flip your palms up. Receiving 3 things that you're ready to receive. Look if you want, or if you know it, you know it. Palms are up. Do you feel the energy running through the hands? It's okay if you don't, but you might. Might be super subtle. Might be super strong. You might feel that sensation somewhere else in the body, maybe in the hips. It's okay. Just notice the energy running through the body, bringing your attention down to the center of the earth and that light that sits in the center of the earth, and pushing that light right through the body and out the top of the head like a waterfall. This time really strong, really clear, really vibrant. Add in some colors of pink and blue and purple, and just allow that energy to race through the body. Allow the palms to be face up to feel the energy racing through. Run that light through the body and out the top of the head like a waterfall, and just falling all around you. And then we go back to the center of the earth and we pull that light and it races right through us. This should feel effortless. This should feel joyous. We're not pushing. We're not forcing. Just allow that light to race through you. Yeah, you might get a little headache. Yeah, you might feel a little uncomfortable. That's okay. Just hold that energy and let that light run. All right, bring in those 3 things that you're ready to manifest. I want you to visualize those three things, however you want to visualize them, sitting on the top of the head, on top of that fountain of light, just like a ball, like bouncing around on the top of a waterfall or water fountain. See it, feel it. Bring your attention now to your heart. Expand the heart with light. Fill the heart center with light. Fill the heart with light. And now I want you to take that light and I want you to run it through the throat. We're connecting our throat, which is trust, and our heart center. Trusting and knowing that we are receiving. Trusting and knowing that we are receiving. Trusting and knowing that we are receiving. But who are you? Who are you when it's time to receive? Do you feel worthy? Do you feel scared? Who are you when it's time to receive? Do you go negative, doubt it, not believe it, turn the other cheek? Who are you when it's time to receive? So we take those words and we take those images and visualizations that are sitting there dancing on top of that light on the top of the head, and we're going to pull that into the body and we're going to place it right in the heart center. Feel it and see it in the heart. It just took that white light that was sitting through the heart, through the throat, up out the top of the head. That light just pulled in those images and words and visuals and pulled it right into the heart. And now we receive through the heart. Put the shoulders back. Lift your head up. Sit tall. Do not engage with any emotion. Allow the intuition to be your lead. Do not engage with excitement. Do not engage with anger, confusion, doubt. The only emotion you can engage in is joy. When in doubt, go back to that heart center and feel and see all that you've just planted into that heart center. The heart, unlike the mind, is not judgmental. The heart simply is. The heart simply does. The heart simply pumps. So we want all of our dreams to sit in the heart without judgment, without doubt. See it, feel it, lift the head up, put the shoulders back, sit tall. Do not underestimate yourself. Do not underestimate yourself. I am who I am. Exactly who I am. Say it with me. I am who I am. Exactly who I am. I am who I am. Exactly who I am. I am who I am. Exactly who I am. Be here for a moment. Lift the head, sit tall, shoulders down. Relax the forehead. See the heart sitting there holding your wish, your dreams, your realities. See it. Feel it. Now own it. When we own it, we release it. We trust that it's coming. We don't need to ask again. We don't need to remind anybody. We don't need to push, but we do need to work towards it without pushing, without forcing, without frustration. We move towards it. allowing the light to move us towards all that we've wished for, allowing the light to move us to that first wish, allowing the light to move us to that second wish and that third wish. Who do I need to be, Spirit? Who do I need to be to achieve? Who do I need to be to achieve? Say it with me. Who do I need to be to achieve? Who do I need to be to achieve? One more. Who do I need to be to achieve? Who do you need to be to achieve these? I know you've all asked for this stuff before. Who do you need to be to achieve this? Because you cannot achieve these things the person that you were prior to sitting down. Are you willing to change? And if so, what does that look like? Find your daily practice and let Spirit show you the way. Inhale deeply and hold it. Exhale through the mouth. 2 more. Inhale deep and hold it. Exhale loudly through the mouth. Last one. Hold. Exhale. You can stay there. I'm going to open my eyes so we can move to the next step, but you can sit in this. I'd love to just sit there for a little bit longer. How's everybody feeling? Take that as a good. When I don't have Rick here answering comments, I'm like, okay, I'll assume everyone's good. All right. Let me see. I see some of these comments, but I don't know if there's more. Oh, there. Let's see. Okay, good. Tessa said good. Nicole said good. Great, great. Hi, cleansing me. Good. Okay, good. That was deep, man. I felt that. I felt the, you guys are lucky. You got the good one tonight. I don't know if the other 2 meditations will be that good. Spirit really moved through me, man. What was I saying? Who do I need to be to achieve? Ooh, never said that before. That was a good one. Who do I need to be to achieve? Is that how I said it? I need to go back and watch it. Common centered. Yeah. Hi, Linda. Aaron, fabulous. Okay, good. Good, 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 good. Okay, let's do our pick a card. Waiting for one more card to fall out. I might need to use a different. Okay. I shouldn't have said that. I don't know which one. Okay. What do we got going on here? Here we go. So I really feel like I want to say this. After what we just did, yes, that was what I said. Okay, cool. Thanks, Aaron. Thank you, Linda. Thank you. Glad to share the space too. Okay, good. We're going to do a pick a card. If for some reason it doesn't resonate with you, go with that, because the whole point of tonight is to empower you to do this work for you, right? It's not so you can come to me for answers, you know? And so who knows, we might find that we do this pick a card and you're like, hey, that is all wrong and makes no sense. I am all for that, because this is about empowering you to no longer need me or anybody else. I'm not saying as of tomorrow you won't need me. I mean, I'll always need Guru Singh. Oh my God. If Guru Singh was like, you don't need me anymore, I would be like, no. But you know what I'm saying. I don't go to him for answers. You go to for support, for a pick-me-up, for a reminder. That's where I want you guys to be at, which I think most of you are. But I'm saying that just because this was so intense and it connected you so deeply to your higher self that you may not resonate with these cards because you got your own stuff going on. So it's good, but you might. So let's see. I really built that pick a card up bad, didn't I? All right, hold on. Let's see where we want all this. I shouldn't show you because you're going to, I'm waiting for Spirit to tell me where they want everything. Okay, here we go. Card 1, card 2, card 3, card 1, card 2, card 3. Okay, card 1. Oh, card 1 is like opportunity, just like, whew, I want to do that for you guys. Okay, we're doing this. What is this going to look like? How are we going to do this? It's no longer an am I doing it? Excuse me. If I'm doing it, we're doing it. What is this going to look like? Family, projects, completion, being the head of the household, the head of the project, the head of these choices, and owning that leadership, because that leadership allows you to teach others to be leaders. Look how cute this mug is. Oh, this is from Disneyland, I guess, but my good friend, and we call her Aunt Alicia. But anyway, I thought it was appropriate for tonight. Sorry, I was in the middle of your reading. You know how I get distracted. All right. It's like you're in charge, okay? You're in charge. So yay, because your energy is so nice and your energy is so giving and it's so willing to share with others and teach others and bring others on board. And how do you want this to look? And let's do this together. And we're going to make this work. It's just like you're changing. And if you can't do that where you're at, you will be removed so you can do that. It is no longer an option for you to be small. And if you try to be small, card 1, you will get slapped on the wrist for that. What will that look like? I don't want to know. Fast change, fast movement. You won't be allowed to sit in it. You are past that. Okay? This is about 2021 for you. Let me be specific. Fast movement, leadership positions, teaching and showing others. Now, teaching doesn't mean school, classroom. I mean, it could, but it can just mean teaching amongst peers or your job or your family or friends. But you are in a position of power now. And you're showing and you're sharing with others. And you're bringing 2021 is about, it doesn't matter what 2021, it doesn't matter if it's COVID or no COVID, okay? It doesn't matter. This is about you accomplishing what you have set out to, and this is a part of your life path. This is a part of your spiritual journey, okay? So, card 1, this is about you taking ownership, trusting and spinning that wheel and knowing that when you spin it, what you're looking for and what you're wanting and expecting is on the other side. It will be there. If you do not take this lead, if you do not take this and run, there's going to be consequences, not punishment. Just to be clear, not punishment, but it's consequences to repressing who you are. There's consequences to that. There's consequences to repressing who you are. And right now, we can't afford for you to repress who you are. So don't waste your time with those consequences, okay? Just move through, move through. 2021, you will build, you will accomplish, and you will lay the groundwork for what's to come. Okay? Whether that's work, relationship, whatever that is, that still applies. Linda, no, I did not ring a bell. I think you're intuitively hearing that. So that's very cool. All right. I'm not here to give you like specific details about next year because it's your life. Go live it. Do what you want with it. But know that what lives in 2021 for card 1 is that the opportunity to complete, lay the groundwork, and set the stage for who you are and why you are. That's huge. 2021 holds that for you. My God. Nicole heard it also? Oh my God. Cleansing, you heard it also? No kidding. There's some little angels floating around ringing bells. That's very cool. Card 2. Card 2. Stop being timid. Stop doubting. Stop questioning. Stop wondering. Stop using excuses for why you don't have or do or whatever. Listen, I don't know how, I can't stress this enough. 2021 is not a time of laying low. It's not a time for playing it safe. It's not a time for, oh, poor me, or I don't know, and I'm scared, and what about this? And then, no, enough. No, you don't get to do that. Okay? Card 2, you have some karma to clear. Okay? You have some karma to clear. And 2021, it's time for you to close the door on that. Okay? Okay, everyone's hearing all kinds of bells. That's awesome. Yay. But I hope you're listening to me yell at you, card 2. No more excuses. Card 2, you have karma to clear, okay? Which means when you have karma to clear, that means that you have to make amends. You have to forgive, which means to give forward. That's how you move on, is you give forward. You forgive. That's how you move on. This is so important because card 2, the ability to forgive and the ability to not only forgive them, but you, is going to determine if everything you wanted to manifest tonight happens. Okay? You have karma this year, but that doesn't mean it has to be bad or painful or ugly. But you have a history of making it bad and painful and ugly. And you might go, no, I don't. Well, yeah, you do. It comes out in weird ways and odd relationships. Oh, Nicole. All right, I'll stop yelling. So the good part is this. The karma feels like it can be addressed, and it will be at the top of the year, okay? It's just going to be like this crunch of, I have to deal with this, okay? And then, whew, smooth sailing. But you have to acknowledge it. You have to take ownership. You have to deal with it. You can't just let it sit. You have to make that phone call and be like, listen, I'm sorry, I effed up. It's my bad. Or I know I was mad, but I forgive you. And genuinely find forgiveness, because when you don't find forgiveness, who suffers? Who suffers? You. If you can't forgive, you're the only one that suffers. Nobody else suffers but you. Why would you do that to yourself? Okay? Clear this karma. The first few months of this year, 2021, is about clearing that karma, finding forgiveness, finding acceptance for yourself, for the other party, okay? And then June, movement. Then you're going to have a nice, like, whether it's a ceremony they're showing me, like whether it's the job I've always wanted, the wedding I've always wanted, the whatever it is, you're going to have the sense of, I did it. And you'll feel this sense of, okay, we're good. All right. Next, 2021 for card 2's got a combo platter going, right? It's got some karma. That's not going to be fun, but it's going to be easily worked out because you're bigger and better and smarter. And then there's going to be this ceremony, this celebratory time. It's going to be a good year. Again, I don't care if we have COVID or not next year. I mean, I care. I'm meaning it's not going to, don't allow that to influence or affect your choices, your life, your decisions. I mean, yes, there might be choices that you make that shift a little bit, but that's the way it's supposed to be. Everything is in divine order, so we're okay with that. Okay? Do you hear Oliver? He's talking in his sleep. All right, card 3. Goals. Your goals are going to change, card 3. Your goals are going to change. You're going to resist that change because you're going to hold on to it. Just like, what are you doing? It was just like what we were talking about earlier. Don't hold on to it. Don't wear this like as a badge of honor or like this identity. Like, who cares? Your goals have changed. They had to change. Something happened and it forced you to change your goals. Don't hold on to that. Woe is me. Poor me. Oh my God. What am I going to do? Why is this so awful? Why does everything suck? Stop it. God. Knock it off, card 3. You're going to be building though. Okay. I see family and children. It's okay. Calm down. If you don't want them, you're not going to have them. Children tends to represent creativity, opportunity, if you are looking to have a child. You have got to stop feeling sorry for yourself next year and get in. Some of you are painting artists. There's like, I see you in like a work shed, like really focused on your work and really like, just really right there with your work, really isolated, focused, clear, and just working, like in a good way. Like it's like work you love, So again, like this is creative stuff because it's something you love. And you're just really enjoying this process and you're building one slowly at a time, right? And you're wondering, God, why is this year moving so slow? It's okay. It's going to pick up for you around August-ish, September. Okay. So what you build now will be really important because what you build or don't build will determine what August and September look like. Okay. You're going to walk away from things that you thought that were good for you, which is great. You're going to walk away from things that you thought were good for you, but you realized aren't good for you. That's great. We want to do that. Will it be hard? Might be sad, but you're tired of being bound by that. You're tired of being identified by that. You're tired of that being, your existence. You're tired of that, And so you're going to walk away from that and just be like, okay. I mean, at first it was hard and scary and you felt like, do I let this go? Like, if I let this go, what does that mean? Like, is it okay to let it go? Whether it's the death of a loved one or if it's a job where everyone's like, oh my God, you lost your job. And you're kind of like, I'm not really feeling as freaked out as you all are. You know what I mean? You're like, oh yeah, I should freak out, or if you lost a loved one and you're healing and you're like, I'm starting to feel like I'm on the other side, and you're maybe feeling bad about that. It's okay. It's right. It's correct. You're moving, you're changing, you're growing. It's great. It's where you want to be. Relationship, card 3. Yes. But work, remember, you're going to start out slow and you're going to be in your office working. That type of work can be emotional work, spiritual work, actual work, painting, drawing, or actual business, building your own business, whatever that is, right? But you're going to be doing all of that, at least you better, because come August or September, you're going to be meeting somebody. That person maybe you marry, or that person that will partner up with you, or whatever that person will be to enhance your life. If you haven't prepped and prepared for this, you won't be ready, right? So trust me when I say it might feel like it starts out slow. That's okay. You have work to do. Do your work. I've been doing my inner work and not focusing on any particular individual per your advice. So may I have a love life 21 things? Hi, Phil. You can direct message me and I can send you my rates for a reading. Nicole, can't fast forward through the tough emotions, but I have a feeling we're in a period of great momentum. I saw your pic here and could feel what was strong person you are. Oh, very cool. Thanks, Nicole, for sharing that, for cleansing me. Okay, so guys, you have your bullet points. They either resonated or they didn't. Either way is perfectly fine. You now throw away those papers, even the ones that have what you want to receive on there, unless you did something really pretty and you want to hang it, that's fine. But of course, the releasing, you can burn them, but don't burn down your house, or you can throw them away. All right, that was a blast, you guys. That was really cool. I'm going to jump over to Insta now. Happy New Year. Remember, COVID is not an excuse to not live your life, okay? There are so many ways for us to still thrive, even though we are working through this, right? So make sure you find the way through by focusing on the heart and not the head. Okay, Happy New Year.